Hey guys, welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. Today we're gonna go ahead and tackle freezezy Peak. Very fun level. I'm definitely looking forward to it after the catastrophe that was Bubble Gloop Swamp. And man, was not a fun episode to do. You know, as a kid I thought I liked that level, but apparently as a kid I was stupid because that level was not all that great. So right now we have 21 jigs. 4 out of Grunties, Mumbos, Treasures, Clankers, and Bubblegloop Swamp all perfected. So that's good. And we're going to go ahead and complete another one. So last time, if you guys remember, we hit the switch to unlock what's it called? The Gruntilda switch to bring a Jiggy into the overworld, which that's where all 10 of the overworld Jiggies come from. It's from hitting Grunty switches. And if you remember, we weren't able to get there. But somewhere around here, not here, maybe it's on the next section or something, but at one point there's gonna be a way for us to hop in there, and that is how we're gonna get to the oh, here it is. There we go. This is what I was looking for. So that's gonna go ahead and get us, we're gonna go ahead and be able to get to that Jiggy now. Zoom out a little bit, there we go. You just jump on it and tease it, oh no. Oh no, mate. No. Oh, there we go. We are now in the thing. And you go down the Grunty slide and you get yourself a jig. It's just that easy. So from now on, all of those, if you notice the Grunty dudes, the Grunty gremlins, instead of having this red and yellow jacket, they got a little hood. They have a black one. That means it takes 2 hits to kill them instead of 1. You know, I know people have wondered, because Gobi's Valley is like right here, if they're supposed to go to it first, but you have to open another door to unlock it, and because for some reason the only Jiggy, the only 2 levels that you have to backtrack it's this one. You have to get the Speedy Shoes to get not only one of the Jiggies, but to get an overworld Jiggy as well. And a lot of people have wondered why in the world this is the only one you'd have to do if that's the case. Because if all the other ones, you have to only go through once, you would think that they would all kind of be like that. But no, for some reason they decided with this one to go ahead and, okay, so we're gonna have to Kazoople, okay, and set it up so that you have to backtrack to this level. And if you were to be like, I'll just where's our presents? Our dad Boggy said he was fetching them. He's been gone for ages. Wah! So their dad's missing. Oh, hold on, let me finish my thought. But Gobi's Valley, you need an ability from this level, so no matter what, you're gonna be backtracking, even if you skip this level and come back to it. So there's like, where's our dad? He's right here. He's just And what we're gonna have to do to get, he's like, oh, I had a shiny thing. It's a Jiggy. And in order to help him out with that, what's gonna have to happen is, we're gonna have to, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to pelt him in the stomach with a sled. Weird, right? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start out with this little bit here. Just we're the Twinklies. Protect us from the Twinkly Munchers as we hop across to our tree. If enough of us get there, we can light the tree. So they actually make it so it's I think it's impossible to. How do you kill these guys? Okay, okay, we'll do it this way. To save all of them, you're bound to lose at least one or two. But obviously they give you 60 seconds to get like 9 across, I think. So it's not really an issue. Man, this is why I use the beak attack, because it's like 8,000 times more accurate than using anything else. I think you can also kill these guys with eggs, maybe, but you know, I don't feel like trying that. Plus the beak thing's working, because that's gonna go ahead and do it. So I'll just let the rest get eaten. There we go. Alright. That wasn't that close. We had like 20 seconds left. We had time, man. Uh-oh. I feel like this is not the way you're supposed to do this. Yeah, this isn't the way you're supposed to do this. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get it from, you have to get the move from over here first. I think this might be the only move in this level. Time for some aerial action with my devastating beak bomb. This one's a really good move because you get a, not only is it an attack while you're in the air, but it, you also move really quickly. And that is the only move in this level, so that's gonna be nice. Get it going quickly at least. Okay, so we're gonna, nope, and man, it's like, the stuff that should be easy for me isn't, and the stuff that should be difficult is like easy. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, so you fly a lot in this level. It definitely encourages the flights. So what you gotta do is, first of all, obliterate these guys. Oh, ow. Just obliterate these guys with the beak bomb. And try not to do that. Okay, oh, I saved it. So, the water is, like, apparently, it's kind of the same thing as the piranha plants, except, not the piranha plants, the piranha infested water. But how they fix it is they're like, it's cold. Did I seriously mess that up? Do I have to, like, shoot this with, like, eggs? Hold on, let me kill this guy. Bah, 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 bah. There we go. Get one of those off. Yeah, just get one. Just get one. Okay, I'll get two. Do I have to shoot it? I gotta shoot it. I gotta shoot it. There we go, I gotta shoot it. See, sometimes it's like, yippee, be a star and you'll find your reward. Hurry! So, when it's saying be a star, it means fly through the star. I know, it's very tricky, very complex game, but I mean, you may be mistaken and be like, well, logically, yeah. Oh, whoa, I just hurt my face. Oh, course, well, you gotta go through it 3 times. But whenever you hear one of those chimes and you're doing one of these things, it just means you gotta keep going through it. I don't know, sometimes it's weird, because like, why would you have to go through that 3 times type thing? And that's gonna go ahead and set up the tree so we're good to go through it. But before we do, I'm gonna got him. And there's the grunty switch, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that. That's gonna unlock that little beauty right there. Because we want to keep this rolling. So I'm gonna try and not waste a ton of time by like, oh, I'll come back to that type of stuff. I'm gonna try and, as I see it, go up to it. Because I'd like to keep this part not as long and not as heavily edited as Bubblegoop Swamp is. And hopefully, and this time I'm gonna be really careful so I don't lose any footage. Because I mean, being honest, I'm not gonna. I went back and did Clinker's Cavern because it screwed up multiple times, and I don't want to go through all that again because that means I have to like unlock more levels and stuff. And I just, it's one thing to go back and do like Mumbo's Mountain so I can catch up, but like going back to do like Treasure Trove Cove or something right now would just takes forever. So even though I don't really need feathers and eggs, I'm gonna go ahead and collect them because you do use a lot of them on this level, and I think I'm getting kind of low on eggs. I'm like 30 or something. Yeah, out of 50. So is it necessary to get? Not really. Do I always get it? Yeah. Just because, you know, a lot of times they'll give you these and it's like, it's kind of like tricky to get all of them. But if they're just laid out in a circle like that, you might as well go for it, man. There is not a single reason you should not. So we're definitely going to have to try and clear this one in like a circle-ish pattern. Can't be a perfect circle because we have a thing in the middle that requires the snowman right here. You do a lot with him, but we definitely want to do Mumbo close to last. Definitely later than right now. Which some people like the transformation on this level. I'm not a big fan because he doesn't have any like, I don't know, he's just not very interesting to me. I always forget that I can just hold the trigger, well, the R button, and the camera follows me, so I always try and mess with the camera when I don't have to. Also, you just stop holding the Z button if I'm not in run mode. So this is Waza. He's got a jig, and what you gotta do, you just walk over to him, and he's like, "Oh no!" and he runs away, and he blocks the cave. So he's scared of bears. I think, is there anything up here? Extra man. Let's see. So that guy's just gonna keep coming in and out because you need the transformation will. He's not scared of the transformation, so even though I said we're gonna do this in a circle, this level really doesn't allow that. But the good news is it's not as big as Bubblegoop Swamp, so I'm not gonna get lost and running around kind of pointlessly like I was. But one thing, and you do have to use this beak bomb all over the place on this level. Like, I think there's a jiggy for killing all of these guys. Wow, that is how to miss epically. But I mean, I guess it got us over here. So we're gonna get on this little flight pad here, and oh gosh, before we go on the flight pad, we're gonna very carefully search around for some health. Dashing through the snow, almost out of it. Doing this all again, getting all the nuts. That's not good at all. I refuse. Uh-oh. No! Why does this always happen? Best note score for this world is... Oops. Well, now comes the beauty of a fast forward. Alright, and we're back. Or at least as close as I believe that we are gonna get to where we were. Right now I'm just cruising on over to that area we were just in to grab a few more notes. And I believe there's a Jinjo over here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I know where he is. Man, you gotta be quick around these guys or they're gonna nail you. That's how I died last time, is I just got pelted by snowballs. That's no good, man. No good at all. So you gotta be quick here. Jump up. Jump up. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong or... Jump up. There we go. Got an eco. Neekum Aim. Nailed. And always fly up. The second you, oh gosh. Fly. Ah. The reason why you want to fly is to, avoid landing. You want to start flapping away so you, get out of the range of the baddies. So for some reason I always forget, like, for some reason this one's sensitive where it's like you have to be like a little bit away or something. It's weird. Really. Man, these dudes drive me nuts. Hate them. Because it's also like you can't just hit them anywhere, you have to hit their hats. If you don't hit their hats, it doesn't count like that. And literally, I like barely missed his hat, and it didn't count. Why? I don't know. Great, now that's going on. This one's just at like the worst elevation because like most of the other ones are on like a little hill or something. But because of what's surrounding this guy, it's just hard to get to a good angle at him. And he's also like indestructible. There we go. So his hitbox was weird. So we killed all of them, so it's gonna put a jig on top of the snowman. Gonna go ahead and pick up that honeycomb piece, both for the health and for the honeycomb piece itself. And we're gonna go ahead and figure out where the Ginge is. Like, there's a Jinjo. Ow. I keep hearing a Jinjo around here. Is he on the backside of his house? There he is. There's the little guy hiding. Okay. So next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and fly up to the snowman, and we'll pick up a few jiggies there. 2, maybe 3. Trying to remember. At least 2 for sure. Because there's one on his hat. Because that's the one we just did by getting all the snowmen. And by the way, when I was talking about feathers in this level and using them, I'm already down to 15. So I'm just gonna play this safe the way I know how. If you ever want to avoid dying, that's how. Just use the invincible. Alright, now we're gonna be careful and get all these notes. Honestly, once those snowman guys are dead, like, this level becomes like 5 billion times easier, where your biggest danger starts being instead like falling to your death. Whoa. Well, controlled that alright. And we want to fly right over here, pick up this ginge, which will leave us with 2 more ginges to get. I know there's some notes right over here, which I always think it's cool because they went ahead and put the notes on the yellow part and they put feathers on the red part, and I think that's very clever. Nice game design. You're probably supposed to like be able to like just run this all in like one thing, but we've seen how it goes when I hurry before. I just straight up miss stuff. So we're gonna take it nice and easy. Alright, now we're gonna go right back up because there is still there's 2 jigs more we can get via the snowman. One being he's got a jig hidden somewhere on his person, and then if you saw the little sled that's up here is how we're gonna help out our good friend Boggy, the polar bear guy. Oh, I see a little bit of glint over here. Okay, apparently we're doing this. So got the mumbo and got the jig. Oh, wait, there it goes. So we also found his sled because apparently he sleds. That's a thing he does. But, you know, we're just gonna pick up this jig here. And, we're gonna pick up these feathers. Because we're gonna go ahead and run on over to, the, flight pad right over here. Because if you didn't notice, I kinda missed part of the reason we went up there. Which is never good. I'm gonna pick up all these feathers real quick. There we go. Good news is they do give you just a ton of feathers, just like everywhere in this level. Like, oh, you need some feathers? Don't worry, we know you're gonna be flying a lot. So, since we're staring this thing in the face right now, these things look like bullseyes, right? So just use them as bullseyes. And it'll give you another jig off the snowman. I know, it's like, there was like 15 minutes there where we got like no jigs, and then all of a sudden it's like they're coming out our behind. Also, he has like tear feathers or something. So we're gonna, luckily the camera was like, we know you're gonna be walking down this pipe, we'll go ahead and fix that for you. Alright, now with some careful platforming. That was weird. He didn't do the thing. So I did that poorly. But I mean, you can die if you just straight fall off that. So I say a few things of damage isn't too bad. And we're already like at a decent, like caught up to a decent pace right now. Because, you know, before we were kind of like slow and like kind of like just like setting everything up. And oh, that's the last one. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and get another jig. I'll just run. It's right here. Remember the polar kids were all like, I want my presents from my daddy. And you're like, tough kid. It's life. And you just left. Well, we got the presents that their dirtbag father was supposed to get them, but he didn't. But we got them now, so we can be the father that Boggles, I think his name is, never was. Because he's just waiting on his thing. And normally I would be like, okay, let's go ahead and race him. But you have to be the transformation to race him in this level. The first time, you have to race him twice. First time with the transformation, second is Banjo with speedy shoes. So, yeah, just walk in a circle, throw on the presents. And they're like, hey, we got a present for you. And it's another jig. So now the kids are all happy. Got the jig there. So now all we have is the transformation jigs and the Jinjo jig. Transformation jig. How many more Jinjas do we need? We need 15 notes and 2 Jinjas. So we need to find another Ginge and some more notes. Gosh, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I need to get 2 Jiggies from that, from Boggles. 1 from the 2, 1, and then okay, and then 1 from the walrus. So the question is, do I need to get the walrus now? Oh, apparently invincibility doesn't work with cold water. I was thinking it did. That's unfortunate. Oh gosh, I'm getting my butt handed to me by this guy. Well, good news is we're gonna be okay though. There we go. Get all healed up. That's what's called noticing the fact that you're about to jump to your death. Okay, we're okay. We can still pull this out. We can just boom. Alright. So I don't know if there's a way to get there without freezing your tootsies off. So I'm just gonna Banjo's a man, he can do it. Oh yeah, you're just supposed to fly here, aren't you? So we need 15 and we have 26. Oh, and here's one of those ginges I was looking for. And notes. Man, this is an important one. Sometimes Mumbo's huts have important stuff in them, like the one time with the honeycomb piece. And then other times, they have stuff that's really important. Speaking of honeycomb piece, still gotta find one of those, too. Washing machine? Oh, spell went wrong. Mumbo's loincloth all dirty. You wash? Oh, that's a good joke. Fun fact, that washing machine is actually used in Banjo Tooie. Yeah, it's actually like a legit transformation in Banjo Tooie. Like, they do not play with that. So, the walrus, all he is his thing is he is resistant to water and does nothing else. And the fact that he's like a walrus. Oh, okay, so this is good. We got all the notes. There we go. I was concerned that we were missing notes somewhere because I didn't realize there were so many here. So we got the one jig from the walrus, which we're gonna go get now, and the one from what's her face? Uh, Boggy, Bogus, Bogman, Bog Johansson. He's like, hey, buddy. Wow, another walrus. Take this, but watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. Man, that's kind of like harsh, man. He's like, hell, that dude's racist, man. Like, that's not cool. So, we're gonna have to come here with the bear and bird one last time to get the little jam right there. And I know there's a thing in here. I never remember what it is, but I always remember there's a thing here. Oh, it's the honeycomb piece. Well, isn't that convenient? So that's gonna finish up the honeycomb pieces for this level. We are just trucking along. All we have left now is to do the boggy race, and then we gotta come back here with Banjo so we can get the Ginge. Cause now that he's in here and not standing at the front of his cave, now he's not paying attention, and you can come in here with Banjo, and because he's not blocking the door anymore, he's inside, so he doesn't know. And now get the rest of our the jigs, man. Like, we need to what? 2 more? 3 more? 3 more, and we'll get the 2 from this and that, and then we'll have to come back because, like I said, this is the only level you have to come back to. But that's Mumbus token. The Mumbus. There we go. We're already back up to 12, guys. There. So he's like, "Hey, Mr. Walrus, wanna race?" Wow, are you serious? Come on. There we go. Great, now all you need to do is steer your sled through the red slalom gates and beat me to the end. Got it? 3, 2, 1, go! So, this guy's not cool. Like, he'll let you get ahead and then he'll, like, speed boost, like, unnaturally ahead of you. Like that. And no matter what happens, just don't miss any gates. Because you can always catch up, but if you miss a gate, you're done. Whoop. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it was. Of course, as I say that, he's gonna like come out of nowhere, or I'm just gonna miss a gate like that. Oh gosh, and we're right at the end too, man. Or we're not. Thought we were at the end, but we're not. Okay. So, trying to catch up here. Oh no. Come on, little dude. Come on. Oh, with the comeback. And that is how you do that. If you do it exactly like that, miss the 2 gates, but make the comeback, it'll work out, man. Alright, cool. So, that is our 8th jig. Luckily, there's no overworld things you have to do with the walrus. So, now we're just gonna cruise on over back to the Mumbo's hut, and we're gonna switch back to Banjo, get that last Jinjo, and we'll be done with this level for now. and we'll have to come back after we beat Gobi's Valley. I'd say we did pretty well. Like, there's only that one death, but luckily it was pretty early on, and to you guys it's just gonna be a blur anyway, so it's not like it's gonna be that big of a deal, because I'm not gonna make y'all watch the same thing twice. That's stupid. Whoa, they do not mess around with these boots, man. Dang, I just put them on and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you're about to run out of boots. So with a little careful platforming here. Where is it? Isn't it like over here? Yeah, it is. So with some adept platforming. Alright, and right now we're also about to get our first stop and swap item. And honestly, the only one that really matters. Oh, we're gonna have to come back once the game's beat. Anyway, what happens with, see over there, you see that ice key? Out of all the stop and swap items, that one is the only important one. The other ones do little cool things or whatnot, but what that one does, that one gets you the Mega Globo in Banjo Kazooie. I'm not going to say exactly what it does, but it's definitely the most worth it one. And this was back in the time when Stop and Swap was still thought that it would work, but it didn't. You know, sorry, but it didn't. Let's take a look real quick. freezezy peak in 36 minutes about. Not bad at all. I will take it. 36 minutes plus one death. I think I'm okay. I think we did all right here. Now it's always like the camera screws with you. There we go. Alright, wow. Best note score for this world is now 1000. And once again, you can't get the overworld jiggy on this until you get the speed shoes either. So I think they probably were planning on doing the speed shoes on this level. It just didn't end up happening. And hold on, I don't know what this guy's deal is, but I'm gonna kill him. I think there might be like, gotta get the Mumbo token. But if there's a flight pad right here, there's probably not. Yeah. Alright. Is there any way to kill this guy other than with the Wiki bomb? No. Alright. I think there's a thing underneath him, so we'll make sure and kill him when we come back here. But that is gonna wrap up this level, and we're not gonna go ahead and we're gonna unlock the next level next time because it's, you know, it makes more sense. And real quick, with these you just shoot some eggs at them, and that's how you drop those. But we'll unlock the Gobi's Valley next time, and I think this is a good step. See, those two are connected, and you're like, hey, cool. Alright, guys, I think that's gonna do it. Good job, we beat freezezy peak. We'll come back and get the next Jiggy at the end of next part, and as always, thanks for watching.